Hey y'all, I'm back. We are going to do a twin flame reading for Twin Flame Tuesday. So let's see. I'm going to get a song to see if I can pick up on what you're going through in your twin flame journey. Unfortunately, we have another bad shuffling day. Okay. So we have My First Love by Avant and Kiki Wyatt. Okay. Let's see here. My First Love. I remember the first day we met like it was yesterday. So some of you left an impression on this person. The first impression, they still remember. You left a lasting impression on them. That is beautiful. We have, you are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. And so some of you could be Leos or dealing with a Leo. We have, your body is a piece of art and your soul a piece of heaven. So some of them think you're sexy. They think you're sexy and beautiful. You bring out the best in me. Aww. Okay. So for some of you, this is either you're their first love or they're your first love. When I'm sad, I look at your pictures and I feel much better. Yeah, this person is extremely attracted to you. For sure. They are extremely attracted. Okay, what do I want to do first? Let's do this. Cards upside down. Remember the first day we met like it was yesterday. Who is this talking to you? Some of you are dealing with the Taurus. We have the Five of Pentacles. You may be dealing with someone who is from a different world than you. Like they may not have as much materially as you do with the Five of Pentacles. We have the Fool. So for some of you, this is definitely their first time maybe venturing into this this level of love. Maybe they've loved before, they've had relationships before, but with you, it appears that it feels different. Something about it feels different. You may be the first time they actually felt like they were like madly in love with someone. So you calm this person down. You make them want to kind of like take that leap of faith, jump out there, throw caution to the wind. Your body is a piece of art and your soul a piece of heaven. And they're seeing you as marriage material with the Hierophant. Yeah. This person thinks you're everything. They love the way that you think. They love what you represent, what you believe in, your character. We have in the High Priestess, for you bring out the best in me. You know, the High Priestess is all about bringing out what's inside, bringing it out. Some of you could be Cancers or dealing with a Cancer, maybe even a Pisces. I feel like there's a certain amount of wisdom that you have. Look at this. These are divine counterparts. 2 major arcana here. You have 3 major arcana though. So this is definitely somebody's initial could be B and one could be J. Yeah, but these are divine counterparts here. This is a very spiritual, high-level soulmate connection. I would venture to say this is more powerful than even the Emperor and the Empress, which is, you know, they are the divine mother and father. They are the divine feminine and masculine. But these here, oh my God, y'all are dealing with someone who, wow, that almost escaped me. And then I looked down like, wait a minute. These are counterparts. So yeah, you have a true pair. You have a divine counterpart here. You are dealing with a high-level soulmate here. You all have a mission on this planet. You do bring out the best in them. You have a very passionate connection with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign as well. What do I want to start with? Let's just go here. Let's see here. What is this? I remember the first day we met, like it was yesterday, with this Five of Pentacles. Because I do feel like someone here is not feeling like they measure up to you. Look at this, unicorn. So this person thinks you are one of a kind, special, rare, unique, a cut above the rest. And this is a special connection, and it is. This is a beautiful reading, y'all. You are my weakness. Some of you are cancers or dealing with a cancer here. Yeah, this is someone who cares for you very deeply, supportive, and they're willing to sacrifice for you. Oh my God, this is beautiful. We got Aquarius, Taurus, and Cancer, Pisces. I just want one more, because obviously I can't shuffle today. Just one more. Just one more, please, Spirit. I think this is why my videos are always so long. It's the shuffling. I'm just going to pull one so it doesn't fall off. I'm just going to pull into it. We have the clean up woman or man. Being a fixer, self-sacrifice, overcompensating. Yeah, you know what I feel like this here. Some of you are empaths. I believe that you disarm this person. I think that you have a way about yourself that you're really a giving person. Oh, the trash people are here, y'all. So y'all probably hear all that banging in the background. I'm sorry, y'all. Hopefully it's not too distracting. But yeah, so someone here is an empath. So a lot of you could be water signs. You may have a tendency to overgive, you know. In this case, I don't think you can really overgive to this person because they love you. They're willing to sacrifice for you equally because this is your divine counterpart. We have beholden. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I just have to say, someone who's watching my channel is a Capricorn or a Cancer dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer, meaning there's a person here who is a part of a connection where one is a Capricorn and one is a Cancer, because that comes out so much, so much. Like someone's energy is very strong that I pick up, and that's the connection that I get. And if it's not that you are those two signs, we're dealing with a lot of love, overflow of love and emotion, with a very in a very stable connection with someone is what I feel. But I definitely think there's a Cancer and a Capricorn or a Capricorn here watching. Flip it how you need to, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so then we have, you are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. Oh my goodness, all I want to do is shuffle the cards. We are working on getting me a different chair because I think it's because of the way the height of the table. You are everything anyone could wish for. Yeah. So someone really, really adores you. You make them want to step out of their comfort zone. You make them want to tap into their softer side, their emotions. We have the 6th house. Virgo energy here. Okay, so yeah, and this is all about you, your choices, healthy benefits or consequences, depending on your past decisions. This relationship is either thriving or suffering as a result of past choices and decisions. It will thrive if taken care of and fail if neglected. You may be suffering as a result of enemies, debts, disease, job, or occupation. So yeah, this, again, I believe the person I'm talking to here, I usually do readings with the divine feminine in mind, because typically that's who would be looking at a reading like this. The divine feminine is usually the one on the quest to figure out the connection, to understand the connection, to facilitate the connection, and then she magnetizes, and I say she just for the sake of conversation, it could be a man, but she magnetizes her divine counterpart. Once she does her healing and her work, he's able to step up to the plate. So yeah, I feel like, this card may be a message for some of you who can tend to overgive, to make sure that, with your divine counterpart, again, I don't believe you can separate from them, because you all are intricately connected. And that's just the way that it goes, because it goes beyond the physical world. You're one soul. If you're on a twin flame journey, you know that you're not individual people. You're individual human beings, obviously, but you're one soul, and so you can't ever truly separate. So you can't overgive to yourself. However, in this connection in these physical bodies, we have to be very careful and mindful of how much we extend to other people, because we can tend to overextend if we're not careful. And so I think that's I already picked up on that with the cleanup woman. So someone here, the divine feminine, obviously, that's what I have in mind, can have a tendency to overgive. You could definitely be a Cancer. Yeah, you could definitely be Cancer. You don't have to be, but you can have Cancer heavy in your chart to be really dominant, or a lot of water in your chart. I just want my cards to shuffle and like fall out like they do when I'm not on camera. Like, please, please, please. Okay, I'm just taking this one because I can't. So we have shook. This is a tower moment. We have surprise, unexpected change, or occurrence. Someone is taken by surprise by either a welcome or unwelcome change. Yeah, this is, it says my first love. Someone wasn't expecting to fall in love with you. They weren't expecting to take this leap of faith here, but they're shook. So I think you have someone really, really in their feelings here. In a good way, really, really in their feelings, and they weren't expecting to fall in love with you. Not at all. But this is beautiful. Okay, so the bottom of the deck we have, I know that we'll end up together. There's no doubt in my mind. I will be patient until we can come back together. Some of you, this could be someone from the past coming back around. Or you could have recently reconnected with someone, or just reconnected with someone, and that's whose energy I'm picking up. It doesn't have to be recent. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay, look at this. So the Hierophant was coming out in a position of your challenge, but like I said, these two are divine counterparts, and so it could have just been a challenge to kind of like come together, especially if this is someone who maybe was your first love and you're circling back around to. There could have been like a breakdown, and then you're coming back together, because we have impenetrable. And so this is, about you. This is all about being persuasive and influential. It's the Strength card. It's the Leo. It's Leo energy here, and so someone definitely has some kind of influence over this connection. And we saw that here with, you're the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast, which is what the Strength card is all about. And then we have the gap, distance, needing space, long distance separation, on a break, or differences. Yeah, and so I do feel like this is someone from your past possibly coming back. You separated, but you two always knew that you were one another's divine counterparts. I don't think there was a doubt in your mind, because if this was your first love, you don't forget your first love. Especially if it's a soulmate connection, a high level soulmate connection, because that's what this is. This is out of this world. This is really beautiful, y'all. One more card, please. Just one more. One more, please. I really love everything about you. I've never felt so strongly for anyone else. When I'm ready, you're the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. Absolutely. And then we have, I meant what I said. So they mean that. They mean that. This person is extremely in love with you, and they always have been. And for those of you who may be in separation, you know who your first love was or is. And so it's not over. This is coming together exactly how it's supposed to. So we have you bring out the best in me, and that's what the High Priest is. So very intuitive, in touch with your emotions and feelings. You follow your heart. You let that be your guiding light. You understand motives and intentions. You can see through people a mile away. You are extremely in touch spiritually. You're in tune spiritually. And this is also about your third eye. It's about your subconscious mind. And so again, you would have known that this person is your soulmate. I just saw I miss you. So definitely some of you, maybe this person hasn't resurfaced yet, but they are on their way. That's for certain. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have God chose us for one another. Wow. We have the 11th house, Aquarius, and this is all about companions and gatherings and friends and associations. It's how we communicate and relate in society and circles, and and it represents how long this relationship will last and may end in marriage. This card represents success in social and financial matters. Someone here may be a socialite, well-liked and successful. You two may have started as or be really good friends. They may want more but may not be saying so. This person wants your love and may be frustrated waiting. Okay, so we have never satisfied, can't get enough. This is someone who can't get enough of you. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or maybe someone on the cusp. Cancer coming through, Sagittarius coming through, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, soulmates with the Lovers. Okay, so we have cutthroat, betrayal, deception, crossed you, malicious, evil, ill intent. And so for some of you, you may have broken up in the past. Maybe you all just weren't evolved enough to have this kind of connection. But yeah, this person that's coming towards you is definitely not coming to cause you any harm. It says, as the days go by, it gets harder to deny my feelings for you. My heart is full and overflowing with love for you. I'm working up the courage to express it to you. And that's like the Ace of Cups. They're ready to come back in and rekindle this love with you. Their cup is overflowing with love for you. I'm glad I got exposed. Lying to you was eating me up. So some of you, there could have been some infidelity in the past when you and this person were dealing with one another. The thing about twin flame connections, though, is they don't really involve a lot of toxicity. A lot of times it's timing, is readiness, preparedness, and so forth and so on. So if someone else's energy might be coming through here, I don't know, but your twin, your true twin, is not someone who would necessarily disrespect you. I'm on a twin flame journey myself, and I will tell you that it's unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. It's not a typical, average, normal relationship. It's definitely worlds above that. And one of the things that instantly stood out to me, well, aside from the fact that when I met this person, I knew instantly my soul recognized his soul. And I was just kind of like, what did I just experience? It was the most random way that we kind of bumped into each other. But it really wasn't random because I understand the journey now. I didn't understand back then. And this is, what was this? Almost 20 years ago? Yeah, we're coming up on almost 20 years ago. And so this is not a person that I ever thought that I would date, deal with, or anything like that. But there was something very unique and special about that moment. And so when I look at my first love, I wouldn't call him my first love at all. He definitely isn't my first love, but he's definitely my only twin, because there's only one. And so that relationship is just very special. It's a beautiful thing when you come across it, and you will know. One of the telltale signs will be how gentle, patient, and supportive this person will be of you. How that you will feel the depth of the soul connection, you will know that it's not just lust. It's not just physical attraction. It's not just loving someone or liking someone or enjoying their company. It's so much deeper than that. And it's so deep that I can't even put it into words. But for those of you who are on a journey, you know yourselves that it feels completely different than any other relationship you've ever been in. Nothing will compare to it ever, and nothing has ever compared to it. I want to get some of these because I want to see who this is who may be coming through with this slightly toxic energy here. I don't think it's your twin. It could be another ex. So, especially for those of you who are fixers. I regret being unfaithful. Now I know how it feels. Yeah. So some of you, this says Brooke. So someone's name could be Brooke. I just heard Benjamin. I don't know where that came from. Yeah. Albert. Oh my God. Who? Okay. I'm not trying to insult anybody's name, but that was just very random. And then we have I'm leaving them for you. And this is Samia is the name here. So these are two feminine energies coming out here. I'm wondering if it's possible that some of you may have been unfaithful. I don't think so, but I mean, that's always possible. Men aren't the only ones who cheat, right? So it's possible. And oh, I know what I wanted to get. I want to get a couple more cards, but it's so hard to stay mad at you, and that's how it would be with a twin. So I mean, it is possible that you all were young when you met, and there could have been some immaturity and infidelity, but it definitely is not malicious. So if anything has been malicious, that's not the person I'm talking about. You would know, though. You would definitely know. Look, they're just saying to compromise. So yeah, you may have to forgive this person because there's a new opportunity here for you two. And then we have remain positive. So Spirit is shining their light on this connection. One more thing. We have delays and blocks. Your current love situation is affected by delays and blocks. These blocks may manifest as a result from someone not fully opening up to a situation or facing something. Yeah, and we have the card here to talk about how the days go by. It gets harder to deny my feelings for you. So someone is slightly holding back, but they are coming forward. They are. They've probably been wanting to come forward to you for a long time, but maybe because of what happened in the past. Look at this, manifesting your soulmate. You are manifesting your soulmate. It says, it says, light a pink candle while you visualize your soulmate. Prayers and wishes are very important for you now. This card also indicates that your manifestation will come into your reality soon. Yeah, so they're on their way, y'all. That's it. Commitment at the bottom of the deck. So they're coming in for a commitment with you. This leads to marriage. That's what the card says. So I hope you all enjoy your reconnection with your person, your twin. It's a beautiful thing. Enjoy it, love it, embrace it, remain positive, and be on the lookout. If they have not resurfaced, they are on their way. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I will see you all tomorrow for Wealthy Wednesdays. For those of you who care about wealth, there's more to life than just relationships. Gotta have relationships with ourselves, with our creator, with our finances, our families, our friends. There are other things that matter. So peace, y'all. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. Peace.